Soaring tensions between Iran and Israel are putting China in a tight spot, as excessive instability or all-out war could threaten interests it has cultivated in both countries. Friday brought conflicting reports of a possible Israeli strike in the central Iranian city of Isfahan, with Israeli leaders having vowed to respond to Tehran's first direct attack last weekend. The Iranian barrage of drones and missiles had come in response to a suspected Israeli hit on its embassy in Syria that killed several military officials, part of a long-running shadow war between the countries. What happened in Isfahan remained murky, amid reports of Iranian denials of an attack or damage. But as Iran previously warned that any Israeli retaliation would trigger an immediate response at a maximum level, Friday's reports fanned fears that the conflict could quickly spiral out of control. Some of Iran's nuclear facilities, which Israel considers an existential threat, are located in Isfahan province. For Beijing, the news raised the stakes for its calls for restraint while highlighting the thin line it is walking in relations with bitterly opposed regional players. In recent months, China has taken a sharply critical tone against Israel over its war with the Palestinian militant group Hamas in Gaza and the strike on the Damascus embassy. This has put it at odds with the US, in particular, which has pledged an ironclad support for its partner Israel despite some friction over Israeli conduct in Gaza. While Western governments roundly condemned Iran's drone and missile attack on Israel, China refrained from criticizing Tehran, merely saying it was deeply concerned. China's diplomacy is reminiscent of Maoist principles to some extent, which emphasize that the enemy of our enemy is our friend, said Gong Chen, founder of Beijing-based think tank Anbound. Therefore, it is not surprising that China's diplomatic rhetoric leans toward Iran. Hong Da-fan, professor at the Middle East Studies Institute of Shanghai International Studies University, said that given Israel and Iran's different attitudes toward China's core interests such as Taiwan, China will at least have more sympathy for Iran. But Fan suggested that China's significant economic and trade relations in the region mean its ultimate interest is to keep the peace, saying that China will certainly do what it can to help de-escalate the situation.